Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of
Brother Not Brother.
Yes.
In today's video, as you can see, we're at North Beach Burgers, but that's not the only place we're gonna be. We are up at Bear Lake.
We're on a mission.
And we're gonna find out who
has
makes the best raspberry shakes. So we're gonna be going to all 15 raspberry shake places. There's tons of them. Let's bring you a little closer here. We're gonna try all 15 of them. This is the first one from
North Beach Burgers.
North Beach Burgers.
Small little shack. Damn.
It's a good way to start the day. Any raspberry shake is a good way to start the day though.
I like it because
It's very creamy. It's
vanilla-y.
Yeah.
There's a large amount of vanilla flavor in it.
Like milky creamy is not quite the right word. Like there's definitely an ice creamy, but on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we want to give this one?
Solid 8.
What do you think? You think an 8? I'm gonna give it a solid 7, just so it has some room to develop. I have a personal preference on mine, and so I think that my favorite place, we'll see it later, has the best, and so I'm leaving some room for improvement on that. So 7 on this one. It's a great one. You won't be disappointed on the raspberry shake. We're back. We're back. We are at Chevron.
Chevron.
Unbelievably, yes. At the top of the hill above Garden City, they have raspberry shakes here, and this is my personal favorite.
Really?
Right here. These raspberry shakes. They use Blue Bunny ice cream, and they only source their raspberries here in Garden City. Okay, this is notably better.
All right, there's
What? Like, there's more raspberry in this one. Like the last one, like it was raspberry throughout, but like this one, there's more like real raspberry flavor. What do you think, Kel?
That's pretty good.
This one I can give it a 10. I don't even care. This is like so good.
Can't be biased though.
Oh, I am being biased in this moment. I can't stop myself. It is so good. Be honest. This is better than the first one. You gave that an 8.
I changed my first one to a 6.
Yeah, because this is amazing.
And this one is a solid 9 right now.
This I think is going to be the 10. We might create an 11 if we have to.
That is really good. I like how there's chunks of raspberry.
Yeah, like the seeds and everything. Like you can tell real raspberry.
You can taste the seeds. You can taste the chunks of the flesh, the meat of the raspberry, and that ice cream. It's definitely Blue Bunny standard.
So good.
Okay,
Next one.
We're back.
Look at this one.
We're at Ephraim's.
Ephraim's raspberry.
On Main Street.
Yeah, they got a whole menu of things as you can see there, and a nice little hangout spot here with some covered spots. Here we go. You ready to get a spoonful of this?
This is really hard.
So this one's the ice cream's not as good, I think, but this has a lot more raspberry in it than either of the last two. Like they definitely loaded the raspberry on this one. Also, the location on this one is actually right on the corner of everything. So we're across the street from the Shell station at the 3-way stoplight. It used to be a stop sign.
Quick and tasty, Lobos, like everything.
It's right next to everything else that we're gonna be trying today. The first one was way up north, and then the Chevron's up the hill a little bit, but once you're down here into town, this is where most of them are gonna be.
What do you think? Here. Is that good?
The ice cream not being as good is definitely a notable thing.
It is.
However, I think it's definitely better than a 6. Maybe an 8.
I'd say 7.
I'm gonna go with an 8 on this one.
There's a lot of raspberry.
Yeah, tons of raspberry in this one. On to the next one. And we got the next one.
Yes.
We asked for a small. They put a little cup inside of the.
It's really big.
It's a big mess. It's big.
So right off the bat,
this is hometown. If you can't tell.
It doesn't look as raspberry pinkish.
No, I can definitely see like white ice cream in it.
3.
It's okay. It's like on the bright side, we're like right after raspberry days, so the raspberries are good that you get, but
I don't get any flavor.
No, it's not that great. It's okay, but I would say this is, I'm gonna give it like a 4.
3 for me. Yeah.
This is disappointing. Hometown. I guess you're gonna, you know, have to go to Ephraim's or Chevron. But still, great raspberry shake if everyone else is closed, because I think these are the only ones that are open on Sunday. Keep that open in mind when they're open.
The next one. Yes, we are back with Quick and Tasties.
Quick and Tasties.
Just kitty corner from Ephraim's.
Yeah. So one thing I think that
we were dripping there.
Our what do you want to call it? Senior executive producer Blonde Bombshell wanted us to note that the last one she really liked. Ooh, I like this one.
This one has,
the last one, she said that it had a better raspberry flavor.
This one has raspberry flavor.
Yeah. She said so. They said that Hometown Drive-In had a better raspberry flavor, while the other ones had a better ice cream flavor.
However,
this one here,
there's more into it than just raspberry flavor, creaminess, ice cream, texture.
Yeah.
There's more into it.
Okay, give the real food connoisseur a chance here, because you guys don't know what you're talking
She's
about.
now interrupting our recording session.
Ooh.
Yep.
Definitely more raspberry. Yep.
So this one, I'd rate it
8.
I'm gonna say a solid 8, 8.5.
Yep. This is good.
8.5 is a good one.
Delicious.
I don't want. I'm afraid to give it a 9, but like I almost would give it a 9. You know?
Yeah, but it's an 8.
It's an 8.
We'll see you at the next stop.
And we're back.
Yes, we
went
are.
to Zips and got the. They got a mini one. We're getting the smallest because we're going to a lot of places. We can still taste it. Mini. I can see there's some syrup. Oh, we're dripping.
Look at the spoons.
You guys now
These
both
are
have
some
a drip
legit
on.
spoons they got, you guys.
You guys now have drips on your shorts, both of you.
Ooh, matching drips.
Wow. That's raspberry.
That's different.
It's more like raspberry syrup.
Yeah, like I was saying, like you can see right here. There we go. You can see there's like a raspberry syrup dripping around the ring, which makes me wonder, like, are they using syrup instead of real raspberries, or like mixing in syrup with the raspberries? Because this is also the darkest one. Like this is the most red of all of the shakes we've had.
However, this does taste like real ice cream. Like churned ice cream.
Yeah. It's got a lot of raspberry seeds though. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not my favorite. It's good. I give it like
6.
a 5.
Yeah. On a positive note, you can keep some spoons because these are actually like legit, like.
Oh, and the vibe here is super cool. You guys are going to have to check this out. Like, check out this vibe.
We're at Lobos, people.
That's right. We got some Lobos shakes. They're the most winningest shakes from what I hear of all of the
most winningness.
Yeah, they win all of the competitions for shakes.
Okay.
Looks like they had the sprinklers on recently.
Lobos.
I see why. Yeah, this is a really good shake.
Great raspberry flavor.
Yeah, the balance of raspberry and ice cream is impressive on this one. However, the ice cream is definitely not as good as Chevron's Blue Bunny ice cream, but it's still really good. It's better than everyone else's ice cream otherwise. The raspberry flavor though, I feel like the right balance of raspberry to shake flavor like this.
It's good combination.
Oh, we're totally gonna eat copyright right. I'm gonna say this is the winner.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 as well. I still like the Chevron better. 9. I think it's like that perfect balance of raspberry and ice
I
cream.
changed mine.
You're gonna give it a 10?
I'm giving it a 10.
Wow. I'm still giving it a 9. It's really good.
Really
What
delicious.
did you give? What did Kelby give the Chevron?
9.
9.
So this is
these
10.
are tied with Chevron.
Yeah. Delicious, people.
Delicious.
Thank you. We are off to the next spot.
And we are here at Merlins.
Merlins.
They got
best food made fresh.
Yes. These guys closed and then reopened, I guess?
Yep. They used to be over in Lake Town.
Lake Town, got it.
This is massive.
Yes, it is. They only have one size here.
And it's over the top shakes.
Yeah, it is.
Ow. Wow.
I like the look, I really enjoy. The flavor is really good. This is a competitor right here. Yeah. Oh, bite. Oh dear.
So my family's only ever gotten shakes in Bear Lake, either at Merlins or Lobos, let's say.
Not bad options from the taste test so far. This is good.
Yeah. Good seeds.
I like the seeds in there. Like,
So funny.
we got a little
All
bit
of
of
them have
raspberry
had
shake in
seeds.
there. Yeah, but like this has a lot of seeds. Like they're using real raspberries in this. I don't know.
Knock it off.
No, I'm a critic.
She's the bombshell. But our bombshell critics, by the way, thank you for your support. If you want to support us, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/brother-not-brother. But we're only halfway through, so let's keep rolling through this.
Grant, what is this rated?
I'm gonna give it like a 9.
I'll go with 8 out of 10.
It's really good. This is a steep competitor for Lobos. I still love the creamy ice cream from Blue Bunny ice cream up at the Chevron, but the raspberry I think is starting to get better. Like I'm starting to like be like, the Chevron is only 9.5, while all these others are 9s. Like this is getting close and good. It's really good, you guys.
See
To the next one. All right, we've now made it to the car wash ice cream and soda shop.
Yes, indeed.
It's at St. Clair on the far
It's definitely
south
a
end.
lighter color.
Yeah, it's definitely a lighter color.
We're in Lake Town, by the way.
Ooh, the ice cream on this is super creamy and sweet. I love this ice cream. This reminds me a lot of the one at the Chevron.
Yep.
This is really good.
9 out of 10.
9, yeah.
9 out of 10.
Oh, big old chunk of raspberry too.
Yep, this is delicious. Check it out. It's the
Yep.
car wash ice cream in Lake Town.
I don't even know how to like spotlight this one out of the others. Like, what would you say was one thing that's different about this? Or
Flavor, raspberry flavor is just phenomenal.
bigger chunks of raspberry in it.
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Hello, we are back.
And we got shakes at the
Bear
Bear Cave. One cool thing, this place, they put a little Teddy Graham on it. Do you want a Teddy Graham there, Brecklin? Cookie? There you go. All right,
So the color is extremely.
it looks chunky too. Yep.
Wow. Wow, that is prominent raspberry flavor.
Yeah. The ice cream is kind of underwhelming,
I like it.
but the raspberry is very good.
This was the most raspberry flavor.
This one has the most raspberry bits and chunks and pieces.
Wow.
That is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the chunks of the tart of the raspberry.
Overall, this one, I think I'd give it like a 7. Solid 7 on
8
this
for
guy.
me.
8?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that was really good.
Wow.
Wow.
I think we're down to our one last one back in town. Burrs.
Yes.
So let's head over to our one last one, and then we'll do a full recap.
We'll see you. We did it, people.
We're done.
Out of the 15,
We were able to visit 12.
and everybody else was
Closed?
broken.
Yeah. So there was the one over here. Oh, who was it?
Some beaches.
Some Beaches, number 9. Their shake machine was broken.
They're pulling a McDonald's.
It sucks. But let's go ahead and go through what we rated each one and what our afterthoughts are now that we've tried all of them.
So the first one we went to was North Beach Burgers.
Yes,
The very
up
first
in Idaho.
one we did.
We said creamy and vanilla-y. We didn't really have a whole lot to go off of. Honestly, it was the most average looking back. One of the more average ones compared to the others.
Still good though.
Oh yeah, definitely a good
I voted a 6.
Yep, and I voted that one was a 7.
And I'm gonna stick with my...
Yeah, if anything, I'd bring it down to a 6 to match you, but otherwise it was fine.
Yeah. Next one was Chevron.
Yep, we went to the Chevron.
That had more raspberries.
Yes, and super creamy ice cream.
Yeah.
Like it was, and then like looking back, the ice cream definitely was the highlight on that, as opposed to the
flavor.
raspberry being the highlight. But the combination is still one of my favorites. I gave it a 10.
9.
I think I'd give it like a 9.5. You know, just because of how good some of those other ones were coming after. Next we went to Ephraim's.
Ephraim's.
Not really cool setup and atmosphere there. It's the one on the corner with the wood roofing and like the cool tabletops that we filmed at.
That one had big chunks, bigger chunks.
It was good.
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, and I gave it a 8. So it was a good one. It was a really good one.
Pretty good.
Next we went to Hometown Drive-In.
It was bland.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. Kelby gave it a 3.
Just wasn't
and
very
this
impressive.
is the one that the blonde bombshell was like, you guys, this tastes just like a raspberry. I'm like,
no.
Yeah, but like their ice cream is not nearly as good as the
There's
other
other
ones.
components in it.
Yeah, and then we went to Quick and Tasties where they were really good.
Yes.
Surprisingly, really good.
8 on that one.
Both of us voted 8s.
The next one was Zips.
Zips.
Now Zips was the coolest atmosphere.
Yes, absolutely the coolest. Like they had that like beach, like they had. They
like
put a lot
Cars
of
Land
work
almost.
into the atmosphere there. They had
Very
like tons
old
of like
school
old
60s, 70s vibe.
Yeah, old boat motors, music playing. It was really awesome.
But
theirs was kind of.
I gave a 6 on mine.
I gave it a 5. It was
But I'm
not
gonna
the
go,
best.
Yeah.
You go down to 5 as well.
5.
Yeah.
It felt
tasted
too fake.
Yeah. They may have been using like a raspberry puree, but it definitely wasn't a favorite. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is a raspberry shake, and like you're getting little bits of raspberry here. Like
You got more syrup than anything.
Yeah. And then Lobos. We eliminated Lobos too. I actually got a chance to talk to the owner out on the street, and he's like, oh yeah, no, we source the same ice cream. It's just we open that one when it gets busy over here, and we're 2 weeks after Raspberry Days, which is first week of August, I think.
I don't know.
First weekend in August, they do Raspberry Days here, which is a big, celebration of like the raspberry harvest, which is why we're doing this. But 2 weeks later, a lot of places are closed or cut hours, and Lobos 2 has cut hours. They don't open until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But he's like, it's the exact same shake. You're not gonna get anything different.
So
we just did Lobos.
Was
amazing.
Chunky. It was creamy. It was
Sweet.
raspberry.
It had everything
I
going
gave
for it.
Lobos a 10.
I gave it a 9 because I felt like the ice cream wasn't quite as good at the creamy ice cream wasn't as good as Chevron's, but it was definitely good. So I gave it a 9.
Fine.
But you gave it a 10, which which puts it half a point above Chevron.
Yep.
Next one, we
Merlins.
went to Merlins. There used to be one over here on the south end of the lake,
Lake Town.
but that one closed and then moved up to
Garden City,
where all the popular is, and they are still making a really great shake.
I gave it 8.
I gave it a 9.
It was very delicious, over the top.
Yes, delicious shake, like fantastic
Huge.
customer. Like,
Rim, ice cream.
it was fantastic.
Yes,
that was a good
delicious.
one. You obviously saw that one. Next one was Some Beaches. That one was closed because their shake machine was broken.
The car wash,
ice cream shop. This is kind of a newer one. They converted the car wash / mechanic shop of the Sinclair down in Lake Town into a ice cream shop, and oh my delicious!
This is by far the one of the best. I gave it a 9.
A memorable one. Like if I come up here again, I'm gonna be going there just because I feel like the price was good as well as what you're getting. So the car wash was pretty dang good. Had tons of big chunks and
Yeah.
very creamy ice cream. They probably were using that Blue Bunny, like just
It was
so
really
good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Go to the car wash ice cream shop.
And the last one was the Bear Cave,
Last one was open.
near the North Shore, North Beach.
Yes.
This was by far the biggest chunks,
Yeah, really chunky.
Really
That's over
chunky.
up in the Idaho area.
and it was tart.
Yeah, had
You
some
could- you
nice
could tell
tartness
that-
to it. It was so delicious. It was a really good one.
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 7. I dared give it an 8. Looking back on all these other ones, definitely an 8.
Yeah.
Overall, though, which one are you going to be going back for every time you come to Bear Lake?
Lobos.
Lobos?
Lobos.
You're going to go with the crowd. It is a very popular crowd favorite. However, I am going to the car wash because it wasn't as busy. Actually, it might, if I'm in Garden City, I'm going to Merlins. But if I'm here, we're closer to Lake Town, I'm going to be going over here to
Fair point.
the car wash.
If Lobos, because Lobos is always busy. There's not a time where it's not
We
busy.
got there right as they opened and there was already a line.
So when it comes to beating the crowd, I'm going to the car wash.
Yeah, go to the car wash or even Merlins. There was no one at Merlins.
Yes.
Like if
But
I'm in
if you're
Garden
okay
City, going to
if
Merlins.
you're okay to wait in line,
Yeah.
go to Lobos.
But don't get me wrong, Chevron is still like my favorite one. That's the one I'm going to go with to family because that is their favorite. But I definitely recognize that there are some really great other places to try.
Yes.
Because the Chevron also gets pretty busy.
Trust
when the
us, we
shakes
know. We
start
just
rolling
had
out.
a lot of ice cream today.
Oh, so much ice cream. All in one day. Give us some kudos there. Let us know what we need to figure out who makes the best of in what community area.
And we will do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to our channel.
All right, check us out on all of our social media. They'll be right up here. And if you can, support us on Patreon. We really appreciate that
Yes.
support. It helps us make videos like this to be able to pay for all of these shakes.
Yes.
And there's also cool benefits for you on there, so go ahead and check those out at patreon.com/brothernotbrother.
And thank you to our patrons.
Thank you.
Muhj, Penny, Brandon, and Spencer.
You guys are awesome, and we will see you guys in the next video.